good afternoon, everyone. This is our 8th session. We will be doing listening 6. This is page 25, the book which you have. And we will be starting from seeing beyond the surface meaning. This is something which we are going to explore in this session, that sometimes the meanings are very clear and sometimes there is something between the lines or beyond the surface meaning, it's like hidden, or you must understand from the speakers how he says something and what kind of word stresses or the pattern is using. So you just develop some kind of common sense and try to figure it out. What is he asking exactly? Okay. For example, here, what does the speaker mean exactly? What does it? What does he want to say? How can we interpret stress and intonation? I mean, how can you figure out, or how can we understand from the stresses and the intonations which he is using, how, on what words he's putting stress, and how the voice is falling or rising. I mean, intonation is how your voice goes up or goes down, or the voice falls or rises. Through that, we try to understand what does he wants to say. As listeners, we must learn not only to interpret the words people use, but also their word stress and intonation patterns. In this unit, we will investigate some ways of seeing beyond the surface meaning of spoken language while following a conversation. Okay, so I hope my voice is clear and you can understand me well.
Yes.
Okay, so I want someone to read the next part, please. Understanding stress and intonation.
Should I?
Yes, please.
Should I read?
Yes, please.
Understanding stress and intonation. Number 1. Read the statement below and then practice stressing different words to produce different meanings. The first one has been done as an example. I thought the assignment was due in on Thursday. I thought the assignment was due in on Thursday.
Okay.
Number 2.
So
Work with a
now, wait a minute.
partner to
When
say
you
the
say
sentence
this,
stressing assignment.
wait a minute, please. When you say this example, now the first example, when you say it, put the stress on assignment, okay? And the second sentence, put some stress on the word Thursday, and try to figure out, does it have different meaning? Both the sentences make different meanings or the same? I mean, when you put stress on assignment and the second sentence you put stress on Thursday. Can you do it, please?
Okay. I thought the assignment was due on Thursday.
Okay, I thought
The assignment was due in on
the
Thursday.
assignment, the first one, I thought the assignment was due in on Thursday. I thought the assignment was due on Thursday. Do you find some kind of different meaning, or it's the same thing?
It's different.
Okay, so if you notice, the first one is a kind of raising question, that is Thursday the day of the exam? And the second one is asking like, which day is the assignment due? I mean, he's not sure, he's just like, so this is how, when sometime, when you raise a question or you change the intonation patterns, the meanings of the sentences also change. Okay, look at the number 2. Work with a partner, say the sentence stress assignment and then Thursday to create 2 other meanings. Together, discuss what questions you think they might answer. Question number 3, ask question below by stressing you, dictionary, or elementary, to produce three different meanings. Now look at this example. Can you say it, please?
Would you recommend this dictionary to an elementary students? Or
The second
would
one.
you recommend this to, this dictionary to an elementary students?
Okay.
Like we can put stress on would you, then on elementary students.
Yeah, you can, for example, now when you say, would you recommend this dictionary to an elementary student? Now my stress is on you. I'm asking you.
Yes.
The second one, would you recommend this dictionary? Now my stress is on dictionary. I'm asking you that this dictionary, would you recommend that? Okay. The second one, would you recommend this dictionary to an elementary student? Now my stress is on elementary. I'm asking you, is this dictionary okay for elementary student? First one, my stress was on you, so I'm asking you, do you recommend? Second one, my stress was on dictionary. I'm asking you about the dictionary. There are a number of dictionaries. I'm asking you that is this the dictionary which you recommend? And the third one, I'm asking you that it's about elementary students. Is the dictionary okay for the elementary students? So it all depends where your intonation is or your stress pattern is. It changes the whole meaning of the sentence. So the idea is when you are listening, you not only focus on what he is saying, you also focus how he is explaining or how is he saying something, because that will help you to understand the answer. You try to understand his tone. Is he inquiring, asking, telling, explaining, or his voice? How does it sound? That will like a kind of help, or it will just guide you to reach to the right answer or to reach to the right conclusion. Okay, please continue reading the next part.
By this intonation,
Yeah.
at the beginning of each IELTS listening section, there will be a brief introductory statement about what you are going to hear. It may mention where the speakers are or the relationship to one another. The speakers may also introduce the topic in the first few words of recording. If you identify the topic early, it will help you to understand the conversation better.
Okay.
First,
Okay. Can you rephrase it in your own words? Yeah. Can you just rephrase it? What does it mean? Whatever you have just read it now. Can you or anyone, Shayar or Shazim, you can rephrase it?
Voice is lagging on my end.
Okay. I mean, at the beginning of each IELTS listening section, there will be a brief introductory statement about what you are going to hear. Okay. I mean, at the first part, you will have an introductory, is going to tell you that what is something you are going to listen. It may mention where the speakers are or their relationship to one another. The speakers may also introduce the topic in the first few words of the recording. If you identify the topic early, it will help you to understand the conversation better. I mean, try to focus even from the beginning so that you understand what is the topic about, what is he going to talk about. So then when the listening starts, you will have better understanding to listen and answer the questions. Okay. We look at question 4. It says, you are going to hear the beginning of 4 different conversations, A, B, C, and D. Listen, and for each conversation, answer these questions. Okay, I'll play the listening here. You have like 30 seconds. Please look at the questions and look at the what can be the answer, and then I will be playing the listening. Okay, just have a look at the questions for like 30 seconds.
Oh,
Okay, so now I will play the listening again. I'm sure you would have completed all, but like in the first part, it says where is the conversation taking place? So you will write the name of the place. Like for example, A, it's a university library, and B, you also try to understand what is the situation, where are they talking? Is it at home or like a TV station or it's an office? Or second one, what is the main topic of conversation? I mean, what are they talking about? Okay, what is the main thing they are discussing? And thirdly, how many speakers are there? How many persons are talking? Okay, so I'll play it one more time. So if you have missed something, please complete it.
I have a question.
Check the answers.
I have a question like that. We have a word limit, or we can write
No, there is no word limit
4 5
mentioned.
words.
Yeah, but
Okay, okay.
try not to write more than 3 words.
Oh yes, okay.
Okay, so this one is the first one, and the place is University Library. And what is the main topic of the conversation? They, they I will just write like few words. Okay, difficulty with assignment. Okay,
yes.
difficulty with assignment. 3 words, perfectly all right. Or you can write like a whole sentence. The speakers have difficulty with the with the assignment. It's a lot like a whole sentence. But now there is no limit. But what we will do, we will try to practice to minimize the number of words. So it's like difficulty with assignment. Okay, or you can say having difficulty with
Problem with
assignment,
assignment.
having problem with assignment. Number of speakers?
2.
No, 3. Okay, we'll go to the
What
next
is
one
the
now.
next?
Okay, now listen the next part, please. Okay, so now please tell me, where is the
The
conversation taking place?
Radio office.
radio
It's
program or radio
Or
studio.
radio.
a nice radio program, radio interview. Okay, basically it's an interview, so I will go for a radio interview. Okay, uh, what is the topic?
New tunnel construction.
New tunnel construction, traffic, new tunnel, something like that. Okay, number of speakers?
I think so. 2.
2. Yes, that's right. Okay, we'll go to the next one now. Yes, please. Where
The
is the
place is
conversation
university.
taking place? University or
Yeah.
even college,
Yes.
can be
Yes.
a college as well.
And topic is
Yes, the topic is
funding for research center.
yes. Basically, the topic can be lack of funding for research. Okay, because their faces are down, they need more funding, more money for their research. So lack of funding for research, research issues, research problems, financial issues, something like that. Okay, number of speakers?
I'm confused between 3 and 4.
Yes, 3. Basically, the number of speakers are 3. Listen the next part, please. Okay.
The place was a classroom.
Do professors or teachers discuss like the marks uh, in classrooms?
No.
No.
Where, I mean, for example, you are a student in the university, or like you are doing some research, and you or your professor will talk about your grades and all that. Where will that happen?
in staff room or their office.
Office. We don't talk about students and their performance in front of them in the staff room. It's mainly university offices where professor sits, or his office where he has his personal stuff and all that. That is university office, right?
Yes.
So the place is university office, and the topic is,
Marks or result.
yes, exam marks, exam results. Okay, number of speakers.
2.
Two, that's fine. Number of speakers, two. Okay, we'll move on. Then we have here question number 5. It says, listen to the recording again and say in which of the conversations A to D the following feelings are expressed. Now, this is how we will try to understand, is the person speaking, is he like giving the feeling of surprise, satisfaction or dissatisfaction, concern, he has some problem, he is concerned, he is overwhelmed, or he is surprised, or he's annoyed, he's annoyance. Okay, this all we cannot see the person. Now you will all understand through your listening, right? So just like put A or B or C or D. Okay, I'll play the listening. Okay, so now the students are having a discussion, and they are trying to find the books, but the books are not available. And now you can imagine you are a university student, you are doing some research, and now you don't have enough time, and you have so many other things you are dealing with. How will you feel? And how you feel when they are talking about this thing? Are they surprised? Are they surprised? Are they satisfied? Are they concerned? Or they are annoyed? Okay, so now, for example, if you are a student and you are doing research work, and you don't get the proper funding, will it be a concern for you, or will you be annoyed?
Concern, I think.
I have a concern. I mean, a lot of people are having concern in these days that they might lose their job. So if you
Yes.
have the feelings that you might lose your job, will you be annoyed, or will it be a concern for you?
It will be
Concern.
concern.
A concern. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yes.
annoyed, I'm annoyed, but concern is a bigger word than annoyance is something which something is irritating you or annoying you, or giving you some difficulty, but still you can manage with that, or it's okay, you will get through it. But concern is a problem. You're going to have it's a serious situation. So now when they say that they don't have proper funding, it's a concern. They might not be able to complete their research. Their research might be delayed. They might have some other difficulties not to complete it on time. So now, what do you think? Is it annoyance or concern?
It's concern.
Concern.
Concern. But like the first conversation, you said it's concern. So now will you change your answer? You from concern, you will go to the first one will be annoyance.
But they
Is it
were
so?
not annoyed.
Sorry? No, mean the first
I think so.
conversation.
They were not annoyed. The first one.
Mean when they didn't have the books were not available. So were they annoyed, or they had a concern?
They are
Maybe annoyed.
concerned. No, they are concerned.
You cannot choose two for one answer. So this one is concern or annoy, or the first one is concern. have to choose. Okay, we'll go to the next one and we'll come back again.
D.
Okay, please give me the answers. What is A?
Okay. It's annoyed.
Annoyance. A, annoyance. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
So this is A.
B.
Wait a minute, please. Okay. Yeah. So here we go. Let me take the pen. So the first one is A. It goes here. Okay. Next one. What's
Concern.
B?
It's C. It's surprise. B.
B, surprise. Okay. This is B.
Yes.
C.
C, concern.
B, concern.
Yeah. And D, satisfaction.
D is satisfaction. Yes. She is satisfied with the marks. Okay. Now this is how, from the tone of the speaker, from the conversation, you try to understand and you try to just get an idea that is kind of feeling of being surprised or satisfaction or dissatisfaction, or it's a concern or is annoyed or something like that. Okay, that helps you to answer the questions. Now after this we'll skip this part and we'll go to the next one here. That is question number, let me just go to the next one. Yeah, the next one, you can just have a look. The next part. Yes, question number 8, it's here. If I could just underline it. Okay, it's question number 8 here. It says, read the main question below and look at options A to C, which are possible answers to the categories in question 1 to 5. Identify the topic and then say what the context is. Then look carefully at the number of question 1 to 5 and note the relationship of options A to C to make sure you understand. What you have to do, find another way to express the 3 options A to C in your own words. A, spend more money. What does the politicians say the government will do in the following areas? The first one, number 1, hospitals. Number 2, prescription drugs. 3, schools. 4, research and development. 5, public works. And the options are A, increase expenditure. B, maintain the same level of expenditure. C, reduce expenditure. Okay, just like for like 30 minutes, I want you to look at the question and look at the options one more time and see what can be the answer. For example, when you listen, what can be the answer for hospitals? When he talks about hospitals, is he going to increase the expenditure or is he going to maintain the same level of expenditure? Expenditure means expense. C, is he going to reduce their expenditure? Or the same is for the drugs or for schools, for research and development, and for public works. So what is he going to do? Okay, I'll play the listening after 20 seconds. So please just have a look. Number 1, they will increase the expenditure. So the answer is A. Yes.
I think so. It's C.
Less money. They are planning to spend less money. It means they are going to reduce expenditure. They are not even going to maintain. They are going to reduce. They are going to spend less.
Yes.
Okay. So next, please.
Answer will be C.
The answer will be C. And we will move on to now Schools. Yes, question number 3, schools.
I think so its answer is B. Maintain the same level of expenditure.
Yes, maintain the same level of expenditure. Okay, so number 4, it was
A. Increase
A.
expenditure.
Yes, yes. And we'll
Yes.
complete number 5, public work. Public works mean like the roads, the work related to government, developing the roads and constructing or making new roads or highways or stuff like that. Number 1, hospitals. It was A,
A.
and
Yes.
B. Number
Prescription
2,
drugs. C.
C, and number 3
B.
was B.
Yes.
4, A,
A.
A.
and 5,
B.
B. So this is how it works. And from conversation or from the intonation, you get the answers. We'll move on to the next question. There's another listening in this unit. We will be doing that. And yes, before you listen, we'll start from here. Before you listen, from this question here, from here. Okay, before you listen, decide what the topic is. Okay, so we didn't listen the conversation, but I want you to look at this this thing and tell me what can be the topic. What can be the topic of this discussion here? Something which you see, you can read some of the thing. We didn't study it. We will go through it, but you can have a look at. It's like complete the summary, write no more than 2 words and or a number for each answer. It says rover robot. The robot does the same work as a. Some people think it looks like a dash on wheels. It's quite small, weighing only 16.5 kg, and it moves relatively slowly with a maximum speed of kilometers an hour. So what do you think? What is this topic about?
It's
What
maybe
can be
about
the
any
topic?
machine
What can
or
be the
like
topic of
the
this?
robot.
Okay. It's the topic can be about robot, or information is
Or
about
any
that.
automatic machine or like yes.
Okay. Now the second thing is read the summary and try to predict what is missing. What information is missing in the text here, which you will be asked to complete. What it can be.
The robot does the same work as a dash. Like they are comparing the robot with someone. But they are saying that the robot work same as this
Okay.
maybe like the human,
The
or
first one
maybe
you
they
get
comparing with
something,
the
some kind of comparison, and the second thing
comparison. Yes.
looks like a dash on wheels.
It looks of that robot, but it's look like a car or it's look like something like that.
Okay. It's quite small, weighing only 16.5 kg and moves relatively slowly with a maximum speed of dash kilometers an hour.
It's speed.
So here you will write speed. Okay. Question number 4 to 7. Label the diagram of the rover robot. Write no more than 3 words for each answer. So what do you think? Number 4. What is this? Number 4.
Note how
What?
you should do this.
What
No,
if I'm not
I think
wrong,
so.
you are telling the parts, different parts of this robot, right?
Yes,
So what part is number 4? What do you think?
there may be the
4.
number.
Solar.
Yes, someone said solar, right?
Yes.
So what is this thing at the roof, kind of a roof of this robot? What is this will be called? Someone said solar. Yes, something related to solar.
But this will be a word, not a letter.
Yeah, it's something like, can we say another word with solar? Solar roof, solar, what is this called? This whole thing which generates electricity.
Solar system.
Solar system, okay. Any other word? Okay, now from four is, you must try to understand that, not like, for example, 4 is here, but this is not 5. Don't be confused. The next one is not 5. 5 comes here, right? So what do you think? What is number 5? Number 5, this is another part of this robot. While you are listening, you must understand what is the name of this part here. And then
Yes.
you go to number 6, which is here, and it says one thing is here and the other thing is on the other side. What is this called? After that, you go to number 7. These are the wheels, but what kind of wheels are these?
Yes.
Okay, or what is the function of the wheels? We didn't hear the conversation, so we don't know much about that. Okay, once we finish question A, we go to question 8 to 10. No more than 3 words. Okay, question 8. How long does it take the radio signal to leave from Earth to Mars? Okay, when you give a radio signal, how long does it take from Earth to Mars?
Earth, Mars.
Okay, so you will write it down here. Second, what stops the scientists from steering the rover in real time? Now, when scientists go to Mars with this robot, what kind of problem are they facing? What stops the scientist from steering? They are having problem with the steering. Steering means moving the direction of the rover robot in the real-time situation. On Earth, the time is different. On Mars, it's slightly different. So that may be some kind of problem for the scientists to handle this machine. Number 10, what do scientists believe Mars has, which is similar to Earth? When the scientists go to Mars using this robot, they find some kind of similarity between the Earth and Mars. What kind of similarity is that? Can you make a guess?
Maybe like some living things.
What it can be.
This may be the life, like here on Earth there is a life. Maybe there's something living on Mars.
Okay, what do you think? What is it?
The aliens.
Okay.
I don't know aliens are living or not living, but this was my guess.
Okay, I will play the listening. So now get ready. I have explained it to you. I hope you get better grades here. It's not that easy. You can do it. Okay, I've explained. Remember, listen carefully, and while you are answering one question, also keep an eye on the next one, so you don't miss anything. Okay, I'll play the listening now. So please listen and answer. Here we go. All right, we'll just look at the answers now. I'm sure you would have completed all. Okay, will be a problem. Number 1. Number 1 here. Yes, geologist. Yes, you can write it down. Geologist. And let me write it here. If I say the first one is geologist. Geologist, right? Okay.
Yes.
So geologist. And number 2?
A microwave oven.
Sorry?
Microwave
Like a
oven.
microwave oven.
Microwave oven. Okay. Oven. Okay. We have a limit of like 3 words, no more than 2 words. Okay. So microwave oven is the second one. So number 1, let me write it here. Number 1 is done. Number 2 is microwave oven. And number 3,
2.4 kilometers.
sorry, number 3,
2.4
2.4.
2.4 kilometers.
Yes, number 3 is 2.4.
Kilometers.
That's right. Number 1 was geologist. Geologist. Number 2, microwave. Number 3, 2.4. Okay. Move on to number 4.
Solar panel.
Solar panel. Okay. Solar panel. All right. Number 5.
I think warm
Warm
box
box.
or warm box.
Warm box. Yes. WARM. Warm box. That's right. Number 6.
Number 6 is
Cameras.
cameras.
Cameras. Yes. Cameras. Okay. And number 7.
Aluminium wheels.
Aluminium. Yes. Check your spellings, please. Aluminium. And number 8.
11 minutes.
11 minutes. That's right. 11 minutes. Number 9.
It's time delay.
Time delay. Yes, that's right. Time delay. Number 10.
It's
Water.
Water. Thank you. You all did great. I'm very happy all the answers are right. And you can just check your spellings, which are equally important. Okay. So I hope our today's session was all right. We mainly discussed about intonation and stress and trying to understand how the speaker feels when he's speaking. And we studied, is he surprised or is satisfied or not? Is he concerned? Is he annoyed? Is he glad, happy, frustrated? So from the conversation, we try to understand the answers. So I hope the session was beneficial for you. This was our chapter 6. We will continue working on chapter 7 tomorrow. All right. Thank you very much and look forward to see you tomorrow.